Hello viewers, you join me at a very exciting moment. Behind me, it's like David Copperfield, but in colour. A Victorian sweatshop where volunteers are bottling, stoppering, sealing and labelling Asian Parsnip Gin Batch 1, the limited edition signed and numbered by me batch. And it's incredible. Fantastic state-of-the-art machinery in operation, which we'll look at in more detail in a moment. Come this way. Here's where it starts, pallets of brand new bottles. Hugh is unloading them. Hello, Hugh. And then over here, some shoeless urchins wash them and put them on this bottle tree to drain. And then the drying is finished by hand before it moves on to bottling over here. Come this way. That's a dog. This machine automatically dispenses the right amount of gin into each bottle to within a tolerance of about that much. So after that's been done, the bottle goes on this weighing scale where another shoeless urchin puts in the required amount to make it up to exactly the right weight, which is
630 grams.
630 grams. The bottles are very consistently made. They all weigh the same to within a few grams. After that, the little seal goes on and it's shrunk with the heat gun. And it's very important where it goes. The little bit that you tear to open it is at right angles to the seam in the bottle. The seam in the bottle is very significant, as you will see in a minute. So those are full bottles of gin. Now they simply require labelling, and this is where it becomes really quite incredible. The technology we have for doing this it's mind-blowing. Come and have a look. This is a labelizer, and if I can just demonstrate it to you. The flap is lifted up, the bottle is inserted. You find the seam, line the seam up with the flap, and then with the two pencil marks, thank you, you align the back label. Thus, the table wobbles a bit, so you've got to be very careful. There is the back label put on, roll it round, make sure it's pressed down with a little crease in it for authenticity. Thank you very much. Flap down again, find the opposite seam, line that up. The labelizer is a remarkable, it's like a CNC milling machine. Line the front label, signed by me, with the pencil marks very carefully, like so. Lift the flap, rotate the bottle, pressing the label down. There you go. There is a labelled James Gin bottle. Now that's technically a mistake in the production system because it's not full, so I'm going to have to put this back in the line over there prior to the filling station. Otherwise, we'd end up with a wasted number. Empty bottle. The labelizer, remember you saw it here first. That's it. Then it goes on to pallets over there. We're awaiting the arrival of the boxes, and then we'll have to do all this again, shoving it in the boxes, in the pre-printed bags. Your name goes on it on a pre-printed label, and out it goes. Today is Monday, the 2nd of August. We'll be shipping when, Will? Within about...
End of the week.
Yeah, end of the week. The first ones will go out. You could have it soon. Here's how the story goes so far. You've been watching these videos for I think about 3 weeks now, but Asian Parsnip Batch 1 actually sold out within the first 2 days. We thought it would take months to get rid of all 1,420 bottles. Such is the enthusiasm that we're now going to make a Batch 2. It's exactly the same, except it's not signed and it's not numbered, it's not a limited edition, and it's very slightly cheaper. We didn't know this was going to happen. This was just intended as a bit of fun and a bit of an experiment to make some gin for my pub. What we've actually done is created a gin monster, which is what people used to say about Richard Hammond. One, 2, 3, 4, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What's 15 times 9? 135. So there you go.
That's all right.
That's a tenth. There's going to be a few jokers, and if you get one of those, you'll have a very collectible item. One of them is going to be in red pen, one of them is going to be upside down, and a few of them have got kisses on them. I also can't believe that my signature is not very good at the best of times, but it's incredibly inconsistent when you're trying to write in a ludicrously small box. I don't know why we did it like this, really. But if you're looking at this thinking, oh, I can write checks on behalf of James May, well, hey, you're out of luck. Because if you send one in with something like that on there, they'll say, I'm sorry, we can't honour this check. It appears to have been filled out by a 5-year-old. I mean, what's that? Look at that. Rubbish. That was a particularly bad one. That's a good one. Every one completely different. No, there was a good one a few sheets back. Where was it? No, they're all terrible. That one's not too bad. That one looks a bit like me. No, they're all rubbish, but it is me. It's authentic. Look at the size of the box. I mean, look at it. This is also the back labels, so the front labels go down to there. And there will be a few spare sheets because eventually I'm going to have a massive twitch because my arm hurts and then scribble all over one of them. Well, it's like everything else. After a while, you tense up. It's like riding bicycles, flying aeroplanes, playing musical instruments. If you don't relax, So here we go. Zen. I'll have a gin in a minute. That'll make it a lot easier. James May. Oh, that was a really bad one. Oh, it. Time for a gin. These are clean, yeah? Oh, it smells of gin round here. This is nice. These are all clean, yeah? Is that done? Closing up for government work. I'm going to do it all two-handed to be on the safe side. Wow. That's actually bottle number 2, because bottle number 1 is something very special and is in a secret hidden place. But there, somebody is going to get that. The second ever bottle of Asian Parsnip Gin, limited edition batch 1, signed by me, rather pathetically. Full information on the back, including a website where you can share your opinions. Asian Parsnip is the best gin ever tasted at jamesgin.com is the email address. I've done another 90. Well, this will be 90 more when I've finished this sheet. You'd think if you wrote the same thing over and over again, i.e. your signature, which I've done thousands and thousands of times, you'd get better at it, but it actually gets worse. I don't even know about, but look at that one. I mean, it is me, that is a genuine signature, but it's just, it's drivel. James May. The other thing I hadn't appreciated when I started is when you peel the label off, it comes off there. And quite often the bottom of my signature has gone over I've gone outside the box, as they used to say, of colouring in. So if you get a bottle of Asian Parsnip Gin, batch 1, limited edition signed, and a bit of my name is missing, that's why. It's here somewhere on a piece of paper in the bin. You're welcome to come and look for it. Oh God, kill me. Other pen. Yes. I meant to say, batch 1 of Asian Parsnip was only available to buyers in the UK online. There are very complicated legal reasons for that, to do with duty and so on. Hello, dog. But batch 2, because we've had a lot of inquiries from America, Canada, Australia and Europe, we may be able to make an export version, a special foreigner's edition. It will have a label on it. We have to go through some legal loopholes because it changes the duty and so on. But if you are an American or a Canadian or a European or any other foreigner, you may be able to buy Asian Parsnip Gin Batch 2. Now, you will remember from episode 3, wasn't it, that I signed label number 1, and Will put it in his safe in his office. We now have a particularly well sealed bottle of Asian Parsnip batch 1, and we're going to stick label number 1 on it. We're right in the middle of production. We've done about 800 bottles so far. I just decided it was time to do this. It's a big moment. When we've labeled it, we will put it over there on the stack, and we have no idea who's going to get it. It will just go randomly to one of those 1,420 people who placed an order for batch 1. So here we go. Should we put the back label on first,
Okay, yes.
in case we make a mess of that? So seam is, we've got to do this one particularly well. That is the right way up.
Yeah.
Seam is lined up. With quaking hand,
Dramatic music, maybe.
bit of dramatic music from the library. Okay,
That up.
bit of a swivel. Okay, there's the back label on. Right, we are ready. If I make a mess of this, here it is. If you'd like to compare that with episode 3, you will see that is the same label. We're not faking this. Everyone is very, very slightly different. And this is difficult to peel off because it's not on a sheet, it was already cut out. So, thumbnails. Should we have some music and some pictures of Puppet? No, wait, he's done it. Oh, here we go. Seam is lined up. Definitely.
Yeah.
That is definitely the right way around, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're all agreed. The bottle is clean.
Lined up.
Are you getting this? I mean, obviously it's never going to be drunk, is it? It's going to go in a gin museum somewhere. Flap up and rotate. Bottle number 1. I wonder who will get it. If you do get it, for God's sake, don't open it. It'll be worth millions. It's all straight, isn't it? Chris, I'm not looking. We don't know who is going to receive that. And we never will unless they make contact with us. $1,400. It's not straight. Yes, it is. Okay. Lift, please. Yes. Yes! Thank you, everybody. That's fantastic. Almost as collectible as number 1. Yes, I'll stack it. We don't know, these are not allocated in any way. Thank God for that. Well done, Hugh.
No, well done you. You've done all the signing. I haven't done anything.
Yeah, but you made it happen.
And this team did all the bottling, so actually well done for that.
Well done. Ow. Now, as you know, that is batch 1, the limited signed and numbered edition. They're all long sold out, but we are making a batch 2. And if you'd like one of those, the link is in the description. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.